let's continue. Hey, Belle, you need anything? I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet, but if you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help her out. Lucy, it's me, about before. Foxy, your timing couldn't be better. I was just about to message you. We got some clues. Did you find out who the snitch was? Pretty much, but it's kind of tricky and better if we talk in person. Maybe when we met up last time. Got it. Be right there. Okay, I'll be waiting. Hey, Piper.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Just running around. Yeah, I wanted to go over the tour de Inferno details.
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Was that a test just now? Piper, were you testing me?
Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep. And then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
It's really suspicious. Casa could be very well be an informant.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Caesar's gonna be crushed. Bond between Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon.
Caesar is going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, cause that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Tonight at the Blazewood, shipment has finally arrived. As has already left town, Belle. Let's pack up and get moving. If she is betraying us, it'll probably be because she's being blackmailed.
We fighting? Take me.
No, let's bring
Only the
Caesar with.
brave
Nah,
one.
just joking.
That's me.
All right, we're in the hollow.
You brought Lightner? How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out.
You sparred with her?
Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the 3 of us and the proxy can handle this now.
That's a very ominous elevator.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
It's a really fast spin.
You're so young and nimble. I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It would be a real shame if we were too noisy and pacified.
Yeah, like that noise did not alert anyone.
Foxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Another barricade looks damp, but no footprints. Did Kazo head to the upper level?
Looks like this isn't the right way. Area?
All doors are locked and no clues about Kasa's whereabouts, but thankfully we might have a witness here. Let's try asking the bamboo over there. Hey, nah. What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. No. You're not Master, or the one with the pointy ears. You're the tall guy. Who are you? Kasa asked us to check on the goods. The Master asked you to come. The goods are fine, and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is all good. Pointy ears and a tall guy? No. The pointy eared one picks up the stuff. That's really scary. They're really scary and I don't like them. The tall guy came before Master did. He said he was also sent by Master to check on the cargo. The tall guy took something out of a box. I tried to stop him, but he said he was fine. As long as I don't tell Master. Master wouldn't get mad. You're not Master, so it's okay to tell you, shabby clever. If you're looking for Master, go through the future. It's hidden behind the stacked cargo boxes. Among the boxes you notice one for some print with signs of rummaging, but there's no fuchsias around. According to the bamboo, that tall guy took away something from here. Who was that, and what did he take? A box full of blazewood handicrafts with a motorbike nearby. It was belonging to Kaza, however there's no features around. So is the idea that the handicrafts are secretly telling the plan somehow? I guess one of them would have to be something different from the usual.
It's the exit! Let's go!
In the chest? Nope.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a closer look.
We'll see, Kaza.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
Lucy got lucky.
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before. He's trying to escape! After him!
He dead?
Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
Pompeii? That's a lame name.
Been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs, but... Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help, but then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out?
Yeah, she didn't do it.
Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
What does he get out of this?
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
The precious sun flint pot. A sun flint pot given by Pompey. A little bottle made of iron, usually with some oil inside as a blessing. But this one has an electronic chip inside instead.
Is that a listening device?
Okay, so whoever's making the handicrafts is most likely the culprit.
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Serenity Indy. How are you doing today? And hello to all the other raiders. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I haven't actually spoken to a lot of people before or gotten raided before.
Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
I was just saying thank you for the raid. I've never been raided before. This is the first time. And how has everything been with you and other raiders? Yeah, it's actually my first time.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you.
Persona 3 reload was pretty good. Oh, you were streaming the DLC, right? With I guess. Now, I didn't know you were live streaming today. Boss kicked your ass. Okay. Still a little unfamiliar with the DLC, so yeah, pretty much that. Well, how'd you go with it at least? Like, how far do you think you're in?
And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period.
You don't think you're a quarter of the way
using
in?
the routes in the future must do the same.
Yeah, I can see that, especially in an RPG. DLCs like that can be pretty long.
How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy, how are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, oh man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions.
Enjoy your dinner.
The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
And to anyone else who's rated, how's your day going or night?
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Alright, so we got the Tour d'Inferno now. 2 days later.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
But I doubt that's Moore's plan. It's likely the second in command.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Though we haven't discovered it yet.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference?
Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would have caused that much trouble? It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky, especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Laid out a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Lisa has something on her mind. Maybe she's not feeling well.
Caesar's worried about something?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
Okay, so you want me to talk to her. I'll try to feel out her subtly. How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Weiss what happened with Caesar that night. Is something troubling Caesar? We solved the information leaked and clear Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing for a bit might clear her head. Now let's do that. Getting late, Belle. You should get some rest since you're heading out tomorrow. Alright. So it looks like I gotta do a play date with Caesar. If I had to guess, it's because she feels like he's part of the problem. Maybe because she just found out the town has a supply problem. And instead of helping out, the town actually kept her away from it. Which probably makes it feel a bit useless. If she sees her heading back to the city tomorrow, perhaps she should go to bed early today. Stepping into your room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. You see the city tour around the corner. What should you do? Mice always complains about being tired doing shopping. Would Caesar be up for that? You doze up before you realize it. After a period of time, you are awakened by the chirping birds. You prepare and head back to New Eridu. Lucy should have Caesar sorted by now, right? Liverpool. Up and away. Hey, Caesar. Oh, nice motorbike. Foxy, you're here. Lucy mentioned you're heading to New Eridu to copy the data for the Tour de Inferno. You've been a huge help to Sons of Saladon, so I want to return the favor. Let me be your assistant and bodyguard this time. Your backup is appreciated. Now I got a top-notch assistant and bodyguard. No time to waste. Let's get started then. Ooh, we're gonna be riding a motorbike. Where am I going? Random play, I guess. You guys are at the random play store.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store.
You sure we should take it back? You know what, never mind.
That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Does Lucy still go back to the city often? Susie, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
When we do get business in the city, we get hold of temporary entry permits. But I rarely make the trip. I was born and raised in the Outer Ring. I still prefer a place that gives you the freedom to roam.
Caesar, how about exploring the city today?
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
What are we doing in the meantime, Foxy? Good way of relaxing New Eridu, that would be the holiday default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping. Though, it's just what I personally default to. Caesar's a girl about my age, so she shouldn't be too opposed to the classic combo. I want to take Caesar to Luna Square. Time to go. Wait, she's seriously your age? No offense, Belle, but she looks older than you. By at least maybe like 3 years. Pedestrian area. What are movies on? I think if I know Caesar, she probably would want to watch romantic movies. Now, cinemas in the city are huge. It's like a whole block. Do you also have cinemas in the Outer Ring? Don't you have cinemas like this in No, they wouldn't. Yeah, but they're basically just large rooms of field play. They aren't this impressive. Oh, I guess she would. We have open air, kinda drive-in cinemas too. Okay, that makes more sense. On clear nights, bikers will roll in from Mars to catch some awesome movies. Sometimes even duke it out for a good spot. Didn't expect city cinemas to be so crowded though. Huh, weird, it's not usually this crowded. That's when... Welcome to Gravity Cinema. We'll be showing award-winning movies this week, with a unique theme every day. Today is all about thrillers, with The Port Peak, Attack on Cybers, The Big Hollow, and Coffee Mate available. Awesome, it's Thriller Day today. Coming to the cinema was an awesome idea. Seems like there's an odd one out. We're talking about Coffee Mate, right? Well, it's labeled romantic comedy. I knew it. She's gonna want to watch that. It's today's pick for its heart racing effect. Most viewers' pulses will go wild. Wait, heart racing? Really? Are you into this one, Caesar? No, not at all. It's a rare cinema trip, so let's just catch a thrill for kicks. Although not for a thriller, is Caesar trying to hide something? Sure thing, I'm checking tickets now. We still have empty seats for Attack on Cybers and Coffee Mate. So 2 Attack on Cyber tickets for you. Wait a second, let's go for Coffee Mate. Not Belle, what's with the sun change your heart? This gets your heart racing, right? Yeah, right, now you mention it, I'm kinda curious about the movie too. As I thought, this is one Caesar actually wants to watch. Caesar's more interested in this movie. Alright then, let's go for Coffee Mate. Watch Coffee Mate with Caesar, and after that... Seriously, everyone, even the characters in the movie could tell that Angela had a thing for Rob, right? But Rob wouldn't believe it. Almost leading to a misunderstanding. Oh, am I the only one who keeps blabbing about that story? Looks like I feel like discovered a new side of Caesar. What's up, Belle? Why are you sounding pretty at me like that? It's kind of weird. It's all in your head. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, the movie makes you laugh out loud for the first half, and then makes you fret over the relationships in the second. It really is a movie that gets your heart racing. And the best part? It leaves you with a warm feeling after. Thanks for taking me to watch this, Belle. So where are we heading next? Let's grab a drink. Okay, we're going to the... No, we're not going to the coffee shop. The tea shop. Hey, Coco. Fine, it's totally up to you. But you really need to consider this seriously. Catch you later. Yeah, I think about it. After that, the girl wearing glasses leaves. Hey, we like some tea milk. Hello? I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard T. Rich. Milk. Wah. Huh? Richard T. Milk? That name rings a bell. And Bernice and I swung back last time. She grabbed a drink from here, and it took us ages to eat. Wait, eat? You sure this is the one? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city, and that's when she was keen on uncovering the tea milk ingredients used in the city. But she ordered all their toppings on the menu to be added. You mean the lady with the motorbike, right? I remember her. I'm sorry, while we don't have a huge range of toppings, I should have explained what would happen if you added them all back then. I'm sorry for the terrible drink you had. No worries, it wasn't your fault. Plus, we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for a temporary inspection that day, and it saved us from starving. But today, I'll go for a regular one. We Caesar buy Coco's recommended tea milk, and then...
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
Well, I walk nearby.
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay. We're supposed to be, trying to get to the bottom of Caesar's, issue. Now it feels like we're on a date with her.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Hey, we haven't done anything wrong. Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, followed by several frustrated officers.
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle. I'll be right back.
Wait, what are you doing? Caesar rushes off before she's even finished speaking. A few minutes later, you manage to call her.
Hello, Belle?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than lighter.
The police officer?
And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
Your tone earlier was pretty scary. It was more dangerous than ethereals.
You sounded so scary just now, and you told me to stay out of the way, so I thought something bad was about to happen.
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an ordinary person. He could have hurt someone. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I'm a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Hello? Damn, my phone's died. Got it ages ago at the yard sale. Looked fine back then, but now it's acting up. The outer ring has many dead zones for signals, so not having a phone isn't really a big deal, but now it's causing trouble. So, young lady, have you managed to contact your friends yet? Oh, your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age, and she changes hers out every year. Huh? Alpha, you're from the outer ring, right? Is there an issue with that? I got all my papers to enter the city. Oh, that's not what I mean. Most from the outer ring work in the Faunus Quarter, and it's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, but next time when public securities asks citizens to steer clear, just stay put. It's too risky to dash into danger. I'm not a citizen, I'm from the outer ring. You don't have a duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess, but since you're still a kid in my eyes, it's only natural for us adults to protect your kids. Don't sweat it. I kicked my fair share of butts, and I could tell if my foe was tough from a mile away. Pick it up, you're not nearly as tough as the fugitive. Haven't you considered he lured you into an alley to pick you off away from the crowd? Of course we have. Huh? So why did you? It was an emergency and we had no backup. If we hadn't acted, he might have snatched an innocent citizen. To be honest, I didn't want to face him head on, but we had no other choice. He might have snatched an innocent citizen? Why, is he a kidnapper? For some reason, the officer reminds me of the old man Grey Crow, who retired a while back. Back when I was like 10, a companion hole emerged, swallowing a few kids who were picking berries. He risked himself to rescue them, and it wrecked his health. He always smirks whenever he mentions that incident. What's up, young lady? Nothing, I'm off to meet my friend. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, thank you again for your help. So set now, I should go meet the Proxy. Maybe I should check out that tea milk place first. Is Belle, like, kidnapped or something? Excuse me, may I ask something? Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted. Welcome to Richard Tea Milk. Richard Milk... Oh, it's you again. How'd you remember me? Do you know where my friend went? After you dashed off to the bridge, your friend got worried and ran out to you. Didn't you two meet up? No, my phone's dead. Can't reach you at all. I see, I'm sorry for not being helpful. I swear, I'll sort this out. Hey, you alright? You look distracted. Huh? How'd you know? I'm sorting out. Is it because that girl with glasses? Oh, is she bullying you? No, she's not. She's just a friend trying to talk me out of my job. Talk you out of your job? Yeah, I started working here thinking I would enjoy some tasty tea milk while making a little cash on the side. But it turned into more customer service than I thought. The only people has never been my thing. I was wondering, if this job isn't my thing and the pay isn't great, why should I stick around if I want to enjoy my tea milk? I'm sorry for offending. Must be tedious hearing about my worries, right? Oh good, if you think about quitting, why hesitate? Because seeing customers happy with their drinks, saying it's perfect, and taste and temperature, is fulfilling. I want to make drinks that bring relaxation to everyone. Oh, thank you. I think I figured out something. I'll stick around here for a bit longer. I'll mention it. I've just been chatting with you, but what you said made me realize something too. Oh, you in trouble too? Yeah, kind of. My friends have been worried about me. They even found an excuse to drag me into the city to help me unwind. They're experts at acting like nothing happened. Sounds like you got great friends. Yeah, that's why I need to step up too. Oh, you said you got separated from your friend? How'd you get here? To Luminous Square? We rode on my trusty motorbike, of course. Oh, right. I'll just head to the parking lot and wait for her. Oh, thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. Come back again soon. Okay, it sounds like Belle is where the motorbike should be. Maybe. Unless she really did get kidnapped, because I can see that happening. Oh, there she is. These are great. You'll find you here. Though you asked me to wait at the tea milk store for you, I still went to look for you, but by the time I found those pub sex officers, they told me you had already left. I couldn't contact you, and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because of the phone malfunctioning, but now that we're together, let's head back to 6th Street. Oh man, it's getting late. We should get back. Too bad I didn't get the chance to go shopping with you. No worries, I actually had quite a meaningful time here. Yeah, this is totally a date. After a while, you return to run and play with Caesar.
The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the Outer Ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the Outer Ring want to live here.
Camera's lagging. Give me a second. Usually you open up the Elgato camera, how it fixes it. There we go. Have you ever thought about it?
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the Outer Ring.
Belle, it really is you. Long time no see.
You just walk into closed stores.
I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check.
How are you guys?
Thanks, Enzo. We're good.
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
You talking about becoming the Overlord?
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option.
Huh. So that means that his second commander has been in charge for 6 months. Which means, oh boy, he might be looking to take over.
When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Caesar, you have your own strengths too. Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to improvement.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Tour d'Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
Sure. I had a blast today, Proxy, all thanks to you. Plus, chatting with you totally made me feel so much better. So up with the Tour d'Inferno. Since we're done here, let's return to the outer ring. I'll wait for you at the parking lot. Alright. Meanwhile, somewhere in the old oil field district.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet.
Yeah, he looks like the type that would take over.
The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue.
Oh god, he's under vision pockets, aren't you? You smug asshole.
It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
You might be getting sick.
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
It's the frickin' drink.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Oh, I hope he dies. Not the Overlord, I mean the smug asshole. Everything is set for the Tour de Inferno bell, and Caesar is looking sharp too. Competition is just around the corner, so if there's any last minute preparations needed, let's get it done ASAP. All set. Alright, let's set up for the Tour de Inferno. Alright, with the day the Tour de Inferno arrives. Oh god, that's... Okay. It sounds so simple to say, but over time it just gets a little, you know, stuck in the throat. Since the crew are already on the move for the kickoff bell, let's link up with the HDD and get Ariel started. Just these two? Okay. Old Oil Field District Tour de Inferno starting point.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, gather around. It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here.
Jolly Jenny, huh?
30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero. And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour d'Inferno.
I didn't expect so many people. I am starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Camera.
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour d'Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow.
10-minute podcast delay.
Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers. Pompey, Lucius, and Mars. Challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon. Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter. The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Tour d'Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fort. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinder Glow Lake, here we come!
Oh, cool. Might get Grace. Yep. Move left and right. Hold the fire button to consume fuel and accelerate. Press the basic attack to do a dodge. I think. Nope, that's dodge.
Alright, we're in the hollow. Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Rush
ahead.
past them!
Damn it.
Not at all! My hair is full of sand! That's what you get for being so slow!
It's like normal heroes mode bike driving. If anyone's played normal heroes.
More and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels
Damn.
are up too. Be careful, everyone. Huh? There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Yeah, it definitely looks more narrow.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking.
You're gonna cause an earthquake?
Everyone,
Some moments later.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bang boo alright?
Fine, how are you holding up? I'm fine, how's everyone else?
I'm fine. How are you holding up?
I'm alright, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. Lucy and Lighter are missing when the boulder fell. The ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
Yeah, that was planned. No way in hell that was just an accident.
A significant release of energy. An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust?
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Someone set off the explosion purposely.
That can only mean one thing. The explosion was no accident.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it?
Oh, it's definitely them. At least two of them.
But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Because he's not doing a good job managing his underlings.
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, second assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for?
There's a 10-minute delay.
Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Belle, something's wrong. Very says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
The enemy seems to be blocking information. The enemy doesn't seem to worry about being exposed afterwards.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow, and there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the outer ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, what do you plan to do next?
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or?
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
I respect and follow your decision.
Understood, Caesar. Faven will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Leiter and Lucy.
A couple minutes later, you and Caesar managed to return to the surface. Man, this music sounds so sad.
We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry!
Oh, chest. Hey, you two.
I have arrived!
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Hello to you too, Lucy.
Are you guys alright?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
Oh, convenient.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now.
Chest. Yep.
Caesar, let me help out once in a while.
Easy.
There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Soon after, Caesar and the other quietly approached the figure.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. This is where the explosion happened.
At this moment, Moore's communicator sounds.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
He's been poisoned.
Boss? You okay?
Mors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour de Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Mors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Something seems off.
Is it just me? Or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Knock him out.
Mors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen. Take this!
Looks like I win this time.
Not even close!
This isn't good. He's trying to get away.
Is he? Because I was kicking his ass.
Amazing! How'd you do that?
Moors, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Moors must have had something to do with the explosion back there. What? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
Cinder Lake, Tour de Inferno finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Yeah, pure sabotage.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompey. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you?
Kill him. Kill him.
You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control! What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out?
No, because of plot armor.
We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
What a coward.
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Roxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
I'll take this.
Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Secret or chest? Nope. Thank goodness, my old body's still good to go. Lucy, Lightner, how are your rides holding up? The wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Mine's good too. Alright, let's roll up. Some moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe. Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Old man!
That was some Devil May Cry boss animation there.
He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with the Evil Corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What?
Oh, camera turned off. 1 second. It was doing such a good job too. Till now. Oh, it's working. Music's pretty cool.
Don't let up! Keep it going! Not bad!
phase 1. That's great, it's a night now.
Changed. Watch out, everyone! Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up, the enemy is exhausted. We're going a little longer.
I mean, is he?
Are you guys okay? Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace. Understood. Leave it to me. Now!
Oh, he's gonna do a volcano or something. Damn.
One step further!
Not bad.
Come on, you're nearly done.
That's not even close.
Weaklings!
And he's dead.
Come on, just a bit more!
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
No, we didn't.
Cinder Lake. In a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, he'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
probably how she would have wanted to go out.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Well, that's good. I doubt she was gonna die like that. 3 days later.
Well, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Oh, hold on. What about Perlman? We're supposed to get him with a ribbon tied to him.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. You shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened at the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Speaking of Lucius,
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
he probably ran off to the city.
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away, looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. The old oil field bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
It was all you. You're too kind.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
Tell Caesar's fairy hypothesis.
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Ask Caesar about the details.
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
Yeah, that was intense.
That was intense. Leiter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Graphs from Grass and Blazewood for the residents of the old field district. It's also an important decoration for the Tour de Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. Yeah, we know.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks, I'll cherish it.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the outer ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
I was feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go and say goodbye? My daddy heard about what happened with the Tour de Inferno and over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you too. Anything else in your mind, Proxy? My daddy said we'll be in for a rough patch. While the oil's flowing smooth, the vanquishers might go a bit wild with old man Palmy gone. We got to stay sharp. Plus, I know I'm not exactly cut out to be an overlord. She got what it takes. Yeah, thanks. Old man Pompey has sealed the deal with other districts. I won't let his efforts go to waste. He's been improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. No worry, I'll give you a heads up once he's ready to talk. Thanks so much. Yeah, no worries. But be careful, cause he will run away at first sight. Let's stay in touch, Proxy. We'll be missing you. You're Big Daddy. Hello, sir. Hey, skip the formalities, kid. Just an old biker here. I'd have some young blood around. I never saw this coming before the Tour de Inferno. Thought Caesar needed more life lessons before she really understand, but kids grow up fast, huh? Be happy you're willing to chat with this old man, my loving friend. Used to lead the sons of Caladon? That's why I'm retired now. Just handling some business stuff. At the moment, those kids could use a hand. It's not because they're lacking strength or smarts, but because they got to deal with some real dim bubs. Make things easier, I'll step in to clear the air a bit. Don't go tagging stereotypes on outer ringers, my friend. We're a mixed bag from all walks of life. But you're right about one thing, though. I'm not a native of the outer ring. I'm from Eridu. However, I accepted the outer ring as my home since whole seals swallowed Eridu. No worries, my young friend. I'm sure you got your own stuff to handle. Alright. Guess everyone's up here. Hey, heading back to the city, Proxy? Thanks for all your work these days. Give me a shout if you need help with anything. Your youngsters are always buzzing with energy. Hope we'll work together again. Even lately. Oh, that's sweet. We've been keeping little old me in mind. I've been on the road, delivering messages and all. Incident during the Tour de Inferno and that Pompey gone. I need to clear the air before anyone starts spreading rumors. Lucy ain't nearing as caring as you. She made me visit all the settlements and towns within a week. I'm exhausted. But you've only been away for 3 days, right? Ah, yeah, don't worry. I handled it already. Little old me ain't the same clumsy girl from back in the day. I'm gonna come back in time to say goodbye in person. Thank you for traveling all the way back. We're friends, right? We bikers got a bit of proper farewell. Well, I'll be tied up for a bit. This is all about honoring Pompeii and opening new routes ASAP. Looks like little me will be hitting the road again. Retirement will have to wait, I suppose. Hey, when the young guns need me, I'll be there. That's the spirit, Senior Piper. Stop teasing me. You make this little trucker blush. Alright. We got Lightner. Going, Proxy? Safe journey back. Say hello to my dear predecessor and brother for me, if you get the chance. Tell him I'm free for a duel anytime. What are you planning to do next, Lightner? Well, the Motor League may recognize the boss as Overlord on the surface, but there'll be some who aren't willing to accept it. If they decide to keep it with us, I'll be there teaching them how to keep their traps shut. But of course, don't tell the boss about that. The responsibilities of being Overlord is already making her lose enough sleep as it is. I didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. Yeah, I'm getting paid. So of course I'm gonna take the load off of my boss's shoulders for her. Plus recently I've been thinking it wouldn't be too bad to just stay with the sons of Caladon as a biker. Boss is truly a leader worth following. Nothing like how I was back then. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, I heard you two often head to the hollows together. You probably already noticed, but his combat skills aren't something just anyone can master. You could say he's practically born for battle. Billy, really? Yeah, it looks like my brother's been doing a good job of hiding his age. Perhaps to him, he's already got the life of his dreams. Sounds like Billy's stronger than he looks. Or acts. Where's Lucy? Lucy! She's not up here. Oh, there she is. You heading back, Foxy? We aced the tour of the Inferno, all thanks to you. Susie, how much do I need to pay to recruit you into the Sons of Caladon? Ah, no more jokes. Safe travels. I'm going to go back, take a look, Lucy? Back to everything, or back to my home? I'll go to near do where the new opportunity arises. After all, I'm the one handling business for the Sons of Caladon in the city. Plus, I need to pick up some clothes and makeup. As for my home, my dad still hasn't given up looking for me. He's reported me missing to the public security and plastered wanted posters everywhere. Since he's into this whole find me game, playing along with him could be fun, don't you think? Watch that play into a future storyline where we need Lucy to talk to her dad. What? Did she complain to you? Still mad about that slap? Caesar realized to slip up. Tiss! I couldn't care less about that bore things, but for now, Sons of Caladon will put personal grudges aside. Caesar needs to solidify her position as the new overlord. Big Daddy and I will bring her around. She'll adjust to a new role quickly. Lina knows what to do if things get messy. We got everything covered. Thanks, see ya. Alright. Time to go. Should we head out, though? There's a mention that'll take us near New Eridu, so we just need to focus on driving. The car window seems like an endless scroll painting. With the car's movement and bumps, the dissolution of the outer ring slowly turns into the colors of New Eridu.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the outer ring.
It was nice of them to escort us all the way out. All this way. Our ring adventure is coming to an end.
Mr. Wise, leave looking around to me and keep your eyes on the road. But it was nice of Caesar and the gang to escort us all the way to the edge of the outer ring.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
You seem very reflective.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it again.
Oh, did something happen?
Just like that time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. We must be thinking the same thing.
I'm sure not.
This is the edge of the city. Yus and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Silently turning the steering wheel, the random play service vehicle turns onto the road from the main avenue.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
The car follows the city edge, heading into quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer route options as they go, eventually leaving over one destination, towards the ruins of the old capital at the edge of the chasm.
We're here. Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
Wind carries away her unfinished words. Rice picks up Iridus, approaches the protective fence. The bamboo stretches out a small hand and ties a red scarf to the metal net. The colorful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information, resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame.
Chances are she could be alive or a monster.
Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent, because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
Oh, it's her.
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bamboo. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Okay, so... if we ever do their story with the teacher, she'll probably be tagging along. Miyabi goes straight for the monument by the protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed on the surface.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes. My mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
No, she wants to find chaos.
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
Okay, never mind. She might be our enemy. She looks over with a piercing gaze as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
Why do I suggest fission? That night, with the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Pearlman to wake up. According to our estimations, Mastermind behind Pearlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. That Activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. Could the sacrifice have something to do with Heroes Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? Inching closer to truth. But we got to stay cautious. Yeah, our enemy attacked public security officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not someone for us proxies to handle alone. Luckily we got some solid allies. Absolutely, the Cunning Hares, Bellbog Heavy Industries, Victoria Housekeeping Co., the Sounds of Caledon, and maybe even Shu Yan and Qing Li. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Second Assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion of all of New Eridu. How could I forget about you, Fairy? Thanks for your trust, Master. I'm here to help, as always. Alright now, no need to forswear loyalty in front of me. It's late now. I got the store to open tomorrow. Let's just go get some sleep. Night, Rice. Yes, time to sleep. Once you see the bed, all the exhaustion from your past days hit you like a truck. Settle in and close your eyes. Before today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh. Like, teacher, we have already... Morning already, you might have dreamed, but it's all blurred now. Fresh day ahead after a good rest. Do I have anything new for the memory board? Yes, I do. I still gotta talk to Rice? What? What's going on? Let's relax, little guys. No need to worry. Why are you being all sneaky, Rice? Funny, Belle. When 18 opened the store earlier, there was a bunch of HAND people outside. Almost made me jump. Hand people? Then look chill, like they just finished the mission. Now I'm really curious about the details of the operation. Me too. So you want me to check it out? Just say so. Yeah. Could you do me a favor and check it out, sis? Sure, why not? Oh. This looks important. Am I still doing a storyline? I thought it was finished. You know what? We're just gonna end it here for now. Because I don't want to keep going if there's more. Alright. What was this? Compassionate yet sad story. Caesar is the temporary overlord. Unfortunately, the old overlord was actually pretty damn good, but was betrayed by his second in command. You know how the story goes with that. And now the second command has ran off, probably in the city right now, plotting with whoever hired them. So, I still think with Lucy, there's gonna be more to her. Like, there'll probably be a story where we have to take her to go see her dad, or she's gonna help get us an audience with him. I just don't know what's gonna happen with that one. It's just a guess, after all. So, right now, what I will do is try and roll for her. Wow, only 500? I thought I would have had a little bit more than that. Oh well. It's a BB. B. Last one. B. That's unfortunate. Hopefully I can get her. I mean, I'm up to like... What was it? Got like 36 wishes left. For a 50 chance of getting her. So far my luck has been really good, so chances are I could also not get her. Which would be unfortunate. Anyway, now that I've done that, complete main story, leisurely low, unexpected new customer to unlock. Am I still not? Guess there's still more for me to do. Hope I can get it done next week. Hope everyone enjoyed. Please tune in next time. See ya.